Not long ago, you could walk into any phone store on Earth, from London to Lima. You saw the name Huawei everywhere. Shenzhen, the city where the company was born. In a flash, it grew from telecom hardware upstart to a global consumer powerhouse. Phones that rivaled the biggest brands with cameras that owned the night. Behind the glass counters, they built networks, the highways of a connected world. Billions poured into R&D awards, market share swelling. By 2019, Huawei had leapfrogged to number 2, eyeing the top. At the summit, the view looked unstoppable. Until the ground started shaking. Not from the market, but from geopolitics. This storm began far from a boardroom, and right inside the halls of power in Washington. U.S. officials sounded alarms: national security, espionage, backdoors. In 2019, Huawei landed on the Entity List, effectively blacklisted. Overnight, critical American tech was off limits. No Google mobile services, Gmail, Google Maps, and the Play Store. Gone. Facebook, Instagram, Uber, suddenly out of reach for many buyers abroad. Gorgeous hardware, with a software hole you couldn't ignore. Sales plunged. Market share cratered outside China. Then came the chip choke. Advanced processors cut off. Qualcomm, Intel, others. The pipeline went dry. A technological blockade aimed to kneecap innovation. The giant looked mortal, pushed to the brink. But in the dark, a different playbook took shape. While headlines wrote an obituary, Huawei regrouped. They supercharged R&D, aiming for self-reliance, a homegrown supply chain, piece by piece. They pivoted into enterprise computing, cloud and data centers, smart cars, sensors, even mining and ports, to fund the long rebuild. The turning point arrived in late 2023. The Mate 60 Pro inside, a new chip, Kirin 9000S, designed by HiSilicon, built by SMIC. A technological declaration of independence. By 2025, Harmony OS had grown up, more than a phone OS. A unified ecosystem, smartphones, smartwatches, televisions, cars, all in one walled garden. Huawei's comeback points to something bigger. A fractured tech landscape? Two spheres, one led by the US and allies, another centered around China. Your apps, your car's OS, your smart home, shaped by where you live. A splinter net, services open in one sphere, closed in the other. Huawei offers networks, cloud, smart cities, often at sharp prices. This is a new geopolitical chessboard, tech alignment as strategy. Sanctions became a catalyst, fueling semiconductors, AI, operating systems. The comeback is real, the story far from over.